All right, let's go. Let's go. Excuse the mess. I woke up late today, so I didn't get the workout in until later today, and that's the reason why a couple minutes late here. But I told myself that I would dedicate myself to doing this every Sunday, and therefore that's what we're going to do. Excuse the hair. Forgot to put on the hat because it is Sunday, right? A little bit of a slack. Sunday slack. Literally just got out of the gym and got into this live. It's very exciting to me to do this because, quite frankly, it's something that I've never done before, going live. I've talked about it. I say it all the time. It's very important. If you guys are going to be promoting yourself on social media, you should go live at least once a week. Another thing that I like to incorporate is actually going and doing a live doing a Q&A. That's something I'd like to do as well, where you guys can ask anything. But you guys can do that here. Please, I'd like to make this as interactive as possible and see how many people we can get to ask questions. It could be about whatever you want. It could be about claims. It could be about life. It could be about mindset. It could be about operations, sales, and marketing. We're on a real push to really grow our mastermind. And I explain to people that, to become the full successful public adjuster, you have to have 4 things. You have to have leadership and mindset. You have to have a good idea of your operations and systems and processes. Your sales and marketing has to be on point. And then obviously claims. But one of the 4 things is claims, not all 4. I think a big mistake that we make as educators in our field is that we focus too much. What a mess down there. Is that we focus too much on claims. You can't work any claims if you don't have any claims. You can't negotiate or settle any claims if you don't have any claims. Although, let's face it, that's a big part of it. This is just me talking. So good morning to everyone. Happy Sunday, everyone. Excuse the noises going on my phone. Hope everyone had a great week. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. Hope everyone had a great New Year's. Curious, how was New Year's? What's your New Year's resolutions? What are you guys looking to do here in 2025? This is the first official full week coming up here, starting tomorrow of the new year of 2025. I know I'm pretty excited about 2025. I'm a new person, different person than I was at the beginning of 2024. I'll tell you that, which tells you a lot. How you could actually, it's never too late to go next level. I'm 41 years old, and I don't think that's old at all. But to some, that might seem old. Like if you're watching this and you're in your early 20s or even late 20s, or maybe even late or early 30s, you're just like, Phew. I know where I'm going to be by the time I'm 41. That's how you think, right? Like everybody's always asking. I think it's funny. It's always, even with kids, 2 kids play in the park, parents are talking. One of the first questions is always, how old is your kid? It's always like a comparison. And then we do the same. We do the same for ourselves, where you see somebody successful and how old are they? How much time do I have to get to there? Can I make it to there? Man, fuck that. It's never too late. It's never too late. There's a guy in my fitness group who is 60 some odd years old. And Rich is back, baby. Hell yeah, Rich. That shout out to you too, my friend. Let's go. It's time to go next level, 2025. There's a guy in my fitness group. I am part of a fitness program. I'm getting off topic again, but I was telling somebody yesterday about our mastermind. And I was telling him that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 coaches. 4. I have 1 for fitness. I have 1 for marketing. I have 1 for bookkeeping. And I have 1 for overall entrepreneurship. 4. So, and if you watched my YouTube show, not this week, last week, in the interview, my biggest regret is not having a coach sooner. Not having a business coach sooner, because it's too hard. Entrepreneurship and business is too hard. It's way too hard. You gotta either have a coach or you gotta have somebody around you. What was I getting at? There's a guy in my fitness group who's 60 some odd years old, and he just started getting in shape now at 62 years old, and he's in excellent shape now. He's 63 now, I think it is, and he's in excellent shape. And he always comes on the group calls and he's asking questions to the coach and stuff like that. And, that's, one thing that he's always concerned about. Am I too late or whatever it is? It's like, no, it's never too late. It's never too late to go next level. It's never too late to become the 10.0 version of yourself. Dan Martell likes to say that the 10.0 version of yourself is the person that you needed. The 10.0 version of yourself is the person you needed most in your darkest times. So if you're there now in your darkest time, or if you're not, and you could think of a time when you were, you want to be the person that that person needed most. So let's go. Who would have been your knight in shining armor? Who would have been your savior? Who would have been that person, that spark, that positive spark to really get you going again? We can get down to business a little bit. Elite resolutions, man, I'm super excited what we're doing with that. So the way Elite Resolutions is set up, guys, I know a lot of public adjusters are probably watching this, is we do have two full-time admins. They take care of all the administrative stuff. So they will submit the claim. They'll send the LOR to get signed. They will follow up with the insurance company if need be, just to keep it going. But they'll put together the proof of loss, send it to the client to get signed. They will a lot of times submit it to the insurance company if need be. So they take care of all the administrative stuff, get things handled behind the scenes that, like, I don't know, I can't even explain now. We do have a full-time desk adjuster as well. She's amazing, and she basically handles the adjusting part of it. So for me, she's my I don't want to use the word customer support, but you need to find somebody in your team, guys, that basically does the thing for you. Okay. The thing in this is being the adjusting part. You start with an executive assistant who does the things that you don't really want to be doing, nor should you be doing as a licensed adjuster, like the administrative stuff. But then you can go next level by getting yourself a desk adjuster who does the thing that you do. Like, that is the thing. You adjust, you negotiate, you compare estimates, you file complaints and send nasty emails to get their attention. You basically push the claim over the hump. Another thing you could think about that does the thing for you, it could be estimating, it could be the initial inspection with the insurance company. Those are things as well. Being a public adjuster, there's so many things related that we do. There's probably more than one person that has to do that thing. But if you're very good at the camaraderie that you have with, let's say, a client, you might want to keep going out there and actually physically signing that claim. So at Elite Resolutions, we have two full-time admins. We have a full-time desk adjuster who does the thing for me. We do have a scoper here locally that goes out and scopes the property. And then we do have an in-house estimator that completes all of our estimates. And then from there, we've got adjusters located throughout the country. We do have adjusters in Sarasota. We have adjuster in Sarasota, two in Miami. Myself, I'm the adjuster in Tampa. So anything that comes by here, I go out and do what I have to do still. That could change probably in the near future. Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and I'm still, California is like whatever. I would advise you guys, if you are going to go national, or if you're going to go break into another state, get an adjuster in that state. Like, get boots on the ground, and not just an inspector, not just a scoper, because I've tried it. Texas, Marshall. I always forget Marshall. I love you, Marshall. Literally one of my favorite people. Get an adjuster, a licensed adjuster that can go sign and handle their own claims. If they go ahead and decide that they want to use a desk adjuster, then that's fine. At Elite Resolutions, if you want to use the desk adjuster, you have to give up a percentage. So you get a nice percentage if you're working your claim A to Z. You have access to all of our admins, CRMs, and everything else that goes on with that. I handle all the checks behind the scenes, and we take care of the entire check process for all of our adjusters. But then if you don't want to do the thing, which is ultimately the desk adjusting and putting it over, then you have to give up a percentage for that. Our desk adjuster does get a percentage of the claims as well, plus a small salary. So, see, I knew I'd get all your interest. Look at that, how more and more people are watching when we're talking about how Elite Resolutions is set up. It's a nice, well-oiled machine right now. We've got a lot to go, though, because here's the thing, is if you're going to give up something, guys, if you are going to give up your administrative duties, you need to fill that role with something else, that time. If you're going to give up the desk adjusting, you need to fill that time now with something else to be more productive. If you're going to give up scoping, estimating, or even just going out there and signing the claim, you need to fill that time with something else. For me, it is like 1,000% into marketing right now. Marketing and then a little bit of sales. Here's the difference. Marketing is you just getting the word out there, people knowing who you are. It's branding. It's a posting on social media. It is going to networking events, building relationships. That's ultimately all marketing. Your sales is actually you trying to get a contract signed. So right now for us, it's marketing, marketing, marketing. We've got obviously a lot of different things that we're going to be doing. One of them mainly is really being consistent on social media. We are building landing pages right now as we speak. We are putting together lead magnets to give away for free. That should be done this week. And then we are tweaking our website to really have the website and everything else geared towards our target audience. You will see our target audience, our target market will be fire claims, and it will be real estate investors. Just those are people that I get along with pretty well, and it works for us. It works for us because they've got multiple properties located throughout the country, and I just think it works. I told you guys I wouldn't hold anything back in 2025. And you'll see who we're going to be talking to. It's going to be pretty obvious, and you'll see who we're going to be talking to, who we're going to be marketing. Now, from the marketing, what comes from the marketing? If you do it well, leads. That's when sales comes in. I will be handling a lot of the sales as well to convert these and close it. However, once I feel marketing is doing good, I will go all into sales. Once sales is doing well as well, guess what? We hire a salesperson. My strategy will probably be to ultimately get one of our people if they want to be just a salesperson. And then from there, you start building leadership teams and you start building people in leadership positions. And then that's it. That is when you should have yourself a fairly decent, well-oiled machine. But the biggest thing for me is getting that executive assistant and getting that desk adjuster or just that person who goes out there to handle a lot of the claim portion that does the thing that you do. That's by far the most important. That's the setup, guys. Just gave it away in a live. That's how it is. That's how you got to set it up. That's how you got to do it if you want to try to make your time for yourself. But I will stress, you do not give up things so that you can go and eat shit. Like, you have to put your time into something else. Take it from me. You just start filling up roles and then you find yourself with not really anything to do or no direction as to what you want to be doing. That is a recipe for disaster, and you will eventually go broke. That is what happened to us. That is what happened to me. Beginning in 2024, we almost went broke. We had probably 11 or 12 employees, and now we have 2. We have 3, I'm sorry. But yeah, you got to be careful. If you are not going all in and really just trying to see if you can grow and finding you're buying back your time. You audit, transfer, fill. So you audit all the things in your calendar and all the things that you do on a daily and weekly basis. You transfer it to someone else, and then you fill that time with something else. That's the magic formula. So you got to make sure that you're doing that if you're going to be successful. And then that's what gives me time to do commercial claims advocate and stuff like this. That right there is what I'm teaching to our mastermind people. Mastermind, man, I don't care if you guys get tired of me saying it, but I'm not tired of saying it. It's going to change the industry. It is going to change the public adjusting industry. If you're not a part of it now, you're going to eventually want to be a part of it. You're going to be begging to be a part of it. And for all those adjusters out there that have been doing this for 10, 20, 30 years, and you're just so experienced, you know everything about public adjusting, and you don't need any kind of coach, you're going to be wanting to get into it too. Now may not be the time because we are still growing it, but it will get to a level where there will probably be a next level to it. Because as adjusters, and as anything, I don't care if you're a realtor, if you're an electrician or whatever, there's nothing better than getting together with like-minded individuals that do the same thing. The biggest comment that we have, besides the insane amount of motivation and dominant and like positive mindset that we are creating within our mastermind members, it is the camaraderie. It is being around a group of like-minded individuals that speak your language, that understand what you do, that get the lingo, and also understand everything that you're going through. Because either people in the group have gone through it, or people in the group have not and understand how this is something that can happen. And the collaboration in our community is awesome. We share SOPs, we share checklists, we share scope sheets, we share all kinds of stuff. And one of the rules in the mastermind is what happens in the mastermind stays in the mastermind. So although all of our live coaching calls are recorded, they are recorded and uploaded into the private community, and that's where they stay. They don't go outside of that. So, and now we just added Jeremy Lavelle. Like, get out of here. So we meet every Monday and every Wednesday. Every Monday and every Wednesday we meet, and Monday is me. Monday is a live coaching call with me where we go my favorite things. We go sales and marketing, systems, processes, leadership mindset, and then I like to have a guest. I'm always trying to find a guest. So if you're interested in being a guest in our mastermind, please reach out to me. And then Wednesday, Jeremy Lavelle, dude, that guy. I follow a lot of people. Guys, I watch a lot of social media. Okay, I don't care. I am proud of it. I'm a social media person, so I look at social media ultimately to get ideas. So I'm not apologizing for that. But I follow a lot of you guys. I see a lot of the content that you guys are posting, and there's a lot of freaking smart people in our industry. But there's something about Jeremy that not only is he smart, not only does he know the intricacies and the ins and outs of an insurance claim, of policy, of coverage, of direct physical loss, that's his favorite thing, but he has the ability to actually he has a good capability of being not of just communicating it, but also being captivating. Like he is just he knows you guys will be surprised, but in coaching and in teaching, it's not always so much about what is being taught, but it's how it's being communicated and the inflection in your voice. That is what draws people in and makes people understand. And I mean, he is just captivating, really breaks it down into a way that people could understand it. And it just like, there's always like a breakthrough when you listen to Jeremy teach. So the value of the mastermind, it went up in price, but just in overall value. I tell people all the time, it is 10 times worth it. When you sign up, you get a gift that we send you in your freaking house, in your mailbox that we are sending, which I'm excited about that. And it's just awesome. I'm excited about it because it's literally going to change the industry. I did it with the YouTube show, and we're doing it now. So I'm not bragging. It just is what it is, and that's it. That's what we got. So one of the things that I'm doing now. So I recommended yesterday in the story that you have to get the audio, "Born to Be Rich," or "You Were Born Rich." Bob Proctor, 1980s, freaking whiz. Basically talks about some of the stuff that I've been talking about. I'm leaving on Wednesday to go see Joe Dispenza. I'm going to make a film about it, so get ready. That'll be on the YouTube show, not next week, the week after. I'm going to shoot the crap out of it. I'm going to take it back to Make It Work and Travel. What my wife and I, we're going to do a vlog. I'm going to shoot as much as I can and make a film about it, put it on YouTube. And one of the things Bob Proctor I keep thinking Think and Grow Rich, but it all started Think and Grow Rich. That's where it all started, is basically your mindset, right? How you think. But Bob Proctor in You Were Born Rich, he breaks it down just like Joe Dispenza does, where it's broken down literally to energy and to a cellular level and to basically it's freaking science, which is my favorite part, because I'll be honest, guys, I've always considered myself somewhat of an atheist. I was born Catholic, went to Catholic school, went to Christian school, private school, all that time, maybe because it was shoved down my throat so much. I was like, bleh, whatever. It's just a floating person in the sky. What is that? But I've also been very open to all of it. But I never really knew, or what I didn't know, or believe what I didn't believe. I wasn't really sure. And I do believe, though, with this, because it breaks it down to a scientific, like actual, like cellular level. Like it's just like it is what it is. Like it's fact. It's science. And yeah, he breaks it down into like literally just putting yourself in those shoes. I keep talking about this, but it's great. Well, anyway, I found a meditation with Bob Proctor of this audio, who teaches this whole thing. And there's a 20 some odd minute meditation, and holy crap, it freaking blew my mind. It is so good. I don't know if you guys have meditated before. Please put something here in the chat. Do a like, do a heart, do a wave if you've meditated before, or not if you've just meditated once, but if you had all been into meditation, please, put it in there. And quite frankly, I have done a lot of meditation in my days, and it's good. My thing was I always did the meditation where you're just focusing on the breath, right? I was big into the Headspace app. Great app. I think it's still around today. Headspace app is a fantastic app that really teaches you how to meditate. That's where I felt like I learned how to meditate, and focusing on your breath and focusing on the present. But this manifestation type of the meditation is like on a whole other level. And his meditation in particular was the most profound experience that I've had in meditating in a long time. I did it yesterday morning, and I did it this morning again. And I got to tell you, I've woken up another new version of myself, and it's like awesome. That's why I went to go see the Porsche yesterday, was because I visualized the Porsche. And I don't even know if I did it right, because I did it again today, and I didn't visualize any particular goal. I actually visualized myself being in a meadow, and actually, get over here, surrounded by, like, greenery, beautiful weather, and like nice little flowers. And I would like look at myself, and I was just this like, crazy bright shining white light of just amazing energy. And now I understand. I asked ChatGPT to create this image for me, and I wish I could share it, but it's pretty cool. I'll share it. I'll share it on my story after we're done here. And it's just like me, like just like bright, shiny, crazy light, and it's awesome. It's awesome. What's the name? What's the name again? Roofing Influence. Danny, which are you talking about? You're talking about the audio. The audio is You Were Born Rich. Like, it is, I don't know how many hours, but you guys put that stuff in your car, and it's awesome. It's so amazing. It comes with a whole book too that you could print out. But anyway, the meditation today was fantastic. I came out a new being. I felt like just a great big ball of just like positivity and just amazingness. And my goal, amongst the many goals that I have for 2025, is just literally just stay in that space and meditate as often as possible. It takes, I like to exercise. Exercise is probably the most important thing for me, and I have to get up pretty early before my kid wakes up. So time will be an issue, but I'll tell you what, every Saturday and Sunday, no matter what, I'm doing it because I have a lot more time. And if I find a couple days during the week to do it, that's great too. If it has to be in the evening, that's fine too. But man, putting yourself in that state where you are just like a crazy, ultra, ultimate, beyond type of being, where you're just like the ultimate human version of the celestial freaking incredible being that we are, it's a nice place to be in. So I encourage you guys to meditate. Oh, the meditation, Bob Proctor, it's guys, if you want it, I'll share it too. I'll share it tomorrow. I'll share it right into my next story. I'll share a link to the Spotify. I did it on, is it Spotify? Yeah, I did it on Spotify. So but if you buy the audio, it's the last chapter. It's the exact same meditation of You Were Born Rich. And it was just great. He makes you just relax your entire body, and he does it like in a way that's incredible, where you're just like, I'm sure if I took a vision of myself, I was like, just my whole body was relaxed. You take an elevator down 10 floors, so it relaxes you even more. But then you open the elevator and you approach this white door, and you open this white door, and you're like in a room full of images. And the image that I just created was this like meadow and stuff like that. And it was just like, just amazing place. That's like my place. That's like my place that I know I can go to. And what I think I'm going to learn with Joe Dispenza is something very similar, and how you could get there whenever you want. And that's pretty cool. I'm very excited about that. My wife, Annabelle, is extremely excited about it because she's been into this stuff for a long, long time. When we first met, she used to tell me about how she's able to go to that place quite often. So she's very excited that I'm into this stuff now. I'm all in on it. We're buying a Porsche this year. We are redesigning our entire backyard. We are, what else are we doing? We're going to be traveling a lot, as often as possible. We'll be going first class whenever we feel like it works out. How I'm going to do all this, I don't know. It doesn't matter because it's going to happen one way or the other. But most importantly, in regards to you guys, that's too much about myself. In regards to you guys, is I am going to portray this energy to all of you. And I hope to be doing that right now. Like, let's go. Forget the fact that it's 2025. It's just now. Let's go. Whatever it is that you want in your life, whatever it is that you want in your dreams, whatever it is that you want to accomplish. And it's got to be that one thing that you want to accomplish that when you tell people, they're just like, nah, like that's impossible. Why would you even what kind of stupid goal is that? Like there's no way that you could accomplish that. That's the one that you have to portray into your life. That's the one that you have to already be in as if you're already doing it. That's the one that you need to put out there into the universe. Not the one that's like, oh, I want to make $100,000 or I want to hit $1 million in revenue, or fuck that. If it's $100,000, it should be $500,000. If it's $1 million in revenue, it should be 10. Like, that's how big you have to go, guys. Let's go big. Not big in 2025, but now, starting now for the rest of your life, let's go big. It is time to take it to the next level. And that's what we're doing here in the Perry household. We're very excited about it. And yeah, like I said, I will be going on Wednesday to Los Angeles, California, and we will be going to a 3-day meditation retreat. I'm going to create a film out of it. It's going to be amazing. Joe Dispenza, shout out to you. That book, if you guys are interested, is Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. That book changed everything for me. I read that book while listening to I read that book by Joe Dispenza while listening to You Were Born Rich, and it's just like, it's about the exact same thing, but taught by two different people, and it is next level. So that's it, guys. That's what we got. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. It's going to be an amazing week. I can't wait. Monday, my favorite day. I get to do leadership training with Elite Resolutions. I get to do my mastermind group, and it's going to be about leadership and mindset, by the way. So I know some of you are in here. Leadership and mindset will be tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. sharp. Anybody that's interested, let's FLFG, baby. That's right. Anybody that's interested in any of that stuff, or even coming to work at Elite Resolutions, like, let's go. Let's go. If you want to get on this train, if you want to be part of my inner circle, all right, and like experience this on a daily basis, not just on Sunday Live, come and consider, a position at Elite Resolutions, or just come join the mastermind. I'm not asking you to be a part of my firm. I'm just like, let's go. Come into the mastermind, and you get to be in my inner circle and get all of this, and let's go. All of us level up to the next level. So happy Sunday. Enjoy this time. Rest, relax, enjoy it with your family, enjoy it with your kids. And do not go. Look, guys, don't drink. Don't get drunk today. Don't eat like an idiot. Like, you got to be prepared for tomorrow. All right. Monday is the beginning of the week. The reason why Mondays suck is because most of you guys don't do shit on the weekend, or you get drunk, you party too much, you eat too much, and you're still hungover on Monday. Take it from me, as a 41-year-old, it takes me about 5 days to recover. If you're young, it's still going to take you at least 1 or 2 days to fully recover. It takes more than 24 hours for all of the alcohol to leave your body. So don't drink today. Like, just don't. I'm telling you, don't do it. You want to have a kick-ass Monday to lead you on to an amazing week? Don't fucking drink, okay? Take it from me. I've done a lot of drinking in my days. Don't do it. I don't know why I got into that rant, because I want you guys to have an amazing Monday. I want you guys to have a nice day today and have an amazing week. And that's where we'll leave it. Me yelling at you. That's what ends up happening, is I end up just yelling at people. But I don't mean to yell at people in a bad way. All right, Rich, have a great day. Josh, have a great one. Danny, nice to see you. Have an amazing week. And thank you guys for watching our little Sunday Live. Next week on Sunday, I probably will only be able to go live on YouTube, because I'll only have my phone, unless I could figure something out, because my wife is actually flying out before me because she has to work the following Monday, and I'm actually staying a day by myself. But I'll be at the conference, and I don't see why. I mean, it sucks. I'd have to step out of the conference, but I'd like to check in and stay consistent and do my live next Sunday from Los Angeles. So, I could totally do it, because it'll be at 7 a.m. It'll be at 7 a.m., which would be at 10 a.m. this time. So actually, it'll be perfect. It'll be before. So I can tune in live next Sunday, because it will be 7 a.m. West Coast, and I will be 2 days in, going into the last day, and I'm going to give you some crazy insights, now that I think about it, for next Sunday's live. So make sure that you tune in for that. All right, guys. See you later. Love you all. Have an amazing week. Let me end stream here and end stream here. Thanks, guys.